Potato Cat, welcome to my channel. Today we're playing Ace Academy. Previously, we had some sketty with our sister, and then afterwards we took her to school and we're like, oh, look at me, I'm a cool pilot, and this is my little sister. And I was like, you're in the cool college. I didn't realize it was college, but whatever. And then we got inside the robot known as Eagle. And Show comes up and says, is your robot a girl or a boy? And we're like, it? And that was pretty much how that conversation is. And then we now are testing our programs. Virtual training program thing. And that is where we left off. Am I actually gonna battle?
Oh, very fancy. I haven't seen an American style gear up close before.
Oh, very fancy. I love Show. Show has grown on me. I experiment with my gear controls and watch in amusement as it makes the same movements within the simulator. Simulators are freakishly accurate at emulating the real thing, but it still can't quite replicate the feeling of live matches. You can't feel every impact or even the slightest shifts in motion with a VTS.
As you can see, both of us are kitted with the same standard equipment. You have your energy shield for blocking, thrusters for movement, a ranged weapon, and a close combat weapon.
Okay. I evaluated my gear and find all of the components he mentioned. I'm going to hide this. There we go. Any particular reason why we aren't playing from our personal arsenal?
This will level the playing field. We'll have to win by skill alone.
Trying to see what I'm made of? Show just grins.
Remember, you have to use the right tool at the right time. There's usually more than one right move you can make, but you have to think fast.
Aw, are there times? Alright, thanks. This isn't my first time. Let's get on with it. Thanks. So, the trick is to just react accordingly.
You got it! Are you ready?
No. Yup.
Let's do this.
Oh, goodness. My hands fall naturally into place and grip the controls. I can't stop the smile that spreads across my face as my heart beats faster in anticipation. I've missed this. Eagle shifts into a fighting stance. Will the thing actually change? And holds out his gun, while Show activates his thrusters and points his double guns at me. Dodge, slow, evade. What? Okay, I'm sorry, I was reading. I still get shot. Okay, no, it misses. Okay. I dodge out of the way and his attack misses its mark. I equip one of my guns and return fire. He dodges, but my shot still grazes him, and right-clicked, it was an accident. Grazes him and takes some damage. I boost forward. Didn't they have a gun I mean, a blade. Why are we all using guns? As I boost forward, Sho moves back to keep the distance between us. He shoots again, but his aim is not accurate, and I weave away. With my gun in hand, I take aim. Shoot! My aim is true, and I keep looking like, are they blocking? And Sho's shield shimmers as it absorbs this shot. Judging by how deep of a shimmer, it looks like he took a significant amount of damage. Since Sho likes using ranged weapons, I better close the distance and force him into a melee battle. I boost forward. Miss, slash! I'm not even reading all the choices at this point because it's timed. I switch to my sword mid-boost and swing the brain froze buffering. I switch to my sword mid-boost and swing the blade in a high arc. Sho tries to block with his guns and my sword lands on them with a loud crack. We struggle in battle of wills and sweat beads down my face. A loud roar escapes my lips as I channel my strength into my attack and break through Sho's defense. As my sword falls through Sho's gear, goes dark. I win! I mean, sure, I cheated a little bit, but only the one time. And that's because I was reading. So is that how the battle system is? That sucks. It means I can't read. With the match over, I shut down my gear and get back on the ground. After a few minutes, Sho appears.
Not bad. I knew I made a good choice with you. I've got a sixth sense for these things.
Huh, thanks. You're not so bad yourself.
Anyway, we'll want to meet up tomorrow before the qualifier to practice. So what's your number?
We quickly exchange numbers. So, I guess I should go and get some stuff done.
Yeah, me too. Well, I'll see you later then.
Wait, let's play another match. I need to study. The pilot lounge always has something going on. Yeah, let's do another match. Sho, wait. He pauses and looks at me curiously. How about a rematch? He grins.
Hell yeah! Same rules as before?
Let's do it. He runs back to his gear, and I get back into mine. Are we really going to have another match? Or is it just going to fade out? After practicing for a while, it was time to head our separate ways. I head to the parking lot and grab my bike. Then I head back home. I enter the house and hear laughter coming from the kitchen. I drop my bag on the floor and follow the sounds of my family and the delicious smell of dinner. Hey, I sit at the table and watch Nikki and Uncle Kaito move around the kitchen. They're wearing matching aprons. Looking good, Uncle. I thought he was going to say Uncle Kaito, but apparently it's just Uncle. That apron really suits you. It brings out your eyes.
That's it. I'm done.
He tears off the apron and tosses it aside.
You said I'd look cool.
I want to see what the apron looked like. Nikki giggles and goes back to the food she's cooking.
You did look cool. Every lady loves a man who can cook.
And I love a lady who cooks for me.
Amen.
Kaito sits, I'm just gonna skip over that. Kaito sits beside me. We laugh as Nikki sticks her tongue out at us.
Men.
So, what are we having?
Guess.
Oh god, not this again. Kaito laughs.
How was your day, bud?
It was alright.
Yeah. What kind of shenanigans did you get up to?
Nothing major. I had class this morning. Checked out my gear after. One of my teammates showed up and we had practice simulation.
Sounds fun.
It was. I think we'll make a good team.
Who else is on the team?
Show, myself, and a couple girls.
Good-looking girls?
I shrug. Yeah, I guess. Kaito winks at me, and I just shake my head. Nikki places full plates in front of us, then removes her apron and joins us at the table.
What else did you get up to today?
Mostly just practice with Sho, my new teammate.
Is he any good?
Yeah, I think we'll be a good fit, but I guess we'll find out tomorrow at the qualifiers if that's true. Why didn't we all practice together today? The burp threw me off. It seemed like a lot. Ugh.
Is he any good?
Why? Kaito clears his plate. Then rests a hand on his stomach and lets out a loud belch. Nikki and I blink at him.
I was simply complimenting the chef.
I should do the same, please don't. I open my mouth to burp, but Nikki squeals in protest.
Please don't. I'd rather not have them.
Kaito and I laugh as Nikki clears the table. Then Kaito rests a hand on my shoulder.
Sounds like you've had quite the day, bud.
It'll get easier once I'm in the swing of things.
Of course. Want to watch a movie or something before you two head to bed?
I almost say yes, but a long yawn escapes my mouth. I'm pretty fried. I think I might go review some notes, then get to bed early. I've got qualifiers tomorrow.
That's fair. Nikki,
I'll join you when I'm done cleaning.
I'll help you.
Thanks.
I stand up and Kaito and Nikki both wave.
Good night.
Good night.
I wave back and head up to my room. In my room, I crawl into bed and grab my tablet. to review my notes from today's class. In my room, I read that part from today's class. I'm only partway through when my eyes grow heavy and I can't read any longer. I flick off the light and close my eyes. As I drift to sleep, I dream of tomorrow's qualifiers. Per usual, I'm awakened by the blare of my alarm, but today I don't hesitate to get out of bed. I have a really busy day ahead of me and can't afford to lounge around. I get dressed but I was going to say that alarm better not go off again. I get dressed and head downstairs. As I pass Nikki's room, I notice her door is opened and her room is empty. She must be in the kitchen. When I reach the kitchen, no one's there. Uncle Kaito is always gone before I wake up, but usually Nikki is around. There must be something going on at her school today, which is why she left so early. I fix myself a quick breakfast and scarf it down, nom 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 nom, if you will. Then I hop on my bike and head to school. Once I reach campus, I navigate to my classes easily. Hey, I'm getting used to this place. As soon as I walk into class, I spot Yuna seated in the front corner of the room. The desk beside her is empty, so I head over. When I get close, I notice a bag in the chair. Hey, anyone sitting there? Here? She smiles when she notices me and removes the bag.
No, I was saving it for you.
My smile matches hers as I plop down beside her. Thanks.
No problem.
So, what do you think the professor will be like?
I heard she's pretty good. She's tough but fair.
That sounds promising. Before she can respond, the professor enters the room and heads straight for the front desk.
Welcome to History 201. Today we'll be covering...
The lesson lasts a while, but the material's not bad.
We only have a few minutes before class ends, but your first assignments will be a group project on a case study of your choice. Since it's the first day of class, I'll be assigning your partners.
Thank you, Professor Gear History 201. She points to pairs of students sitting next to each other. Finally, she reaches me.
You and you are partners.
She points to Yuna and I. We glance at each other and grin. Working with her should be fun.
Your project will be due next week. Class dismissed.
The classroom is abuzz with the shuffle of students. I turn towards my partner. I'm looking forward to working with you. She beams.
Same here. What do you think our topic should be?
Pioneering pilots, the evolution of gears, the psychology of robotics. I don't know. It's all the same to me. Let's do pioneering pilots. What if we focus on the pilots who essentially made piloting what it is today possible? Wait, she's not a pilot. So what? Of course you don't want to focus on pilots. We don't have to.
I don't mind. After all, what I'm studying is still relevant to pilots. It's a good idea. We can even begin with the early pilots who helped develop the first militarized gear.
My thoughts exactly. Hina smiles.
It sounds like we have our topic.
Yeah. I'm feeling good about this.
Me too. We're going to have a great project.
By this time, most of the class has already caught up with their partner and left the room. We should probably do the same. There might be another class that needs this room. Anyway, we should probably get going.
Yeah, you're right.
I begin to gather my things when Yuna interrupts me.
Wait, may I have your number?
Did a girl just ask me for my number? Smirk. Why does she want to know? Give my number. The smirk thing though. Smirk. Why does she want to? Because we're partners. Just give her your number. 8675. 8675. That used to be a song, by the way. A very popular song. It's how I learned my phone number when I was a child. Yuna blinks and furrows her brow.
Aren't you missing some numbers?
She gives me a strange look.
If you don't want to give me your number, I'll understand.
I thought we were just gonna give her our phone number. Sorry, that was an old American number. Let me give you my new number.
Oh, okay, sure.
Yeah, I thought we were just gonna be like, here's my phone number. Not make a joke of it. We quickly exchange numbers and gather our things. My phone vibrates as we leave the classroom. I glance at her, wondering if she already sent me a text, but she doesn't have her phone out. When I pull out my phone, I see an unregistered message from Sho. An unread message from Sho. Big news, Brosiv. We are in first phase of qualifying matches. Team is meeting at the hangar. Having my first official team meeting should be interesting. Although I feel a couple of flutters in my stomach, I'm more excited than nervous to see everyone. Once we're outside, Yuna turns towards me.
Do you have any more classes today?
No, but I'm headed for the hangar. I've got to meet my team before the qualifiers. She nods.
Good luck!
Thanks. We wave and head our separate ways. That was a loud noise. nails to headphones. By the time I arrive at the hangar, the team is already waiting by Show's gear. Mayu is the first to notice me and gives me a small wave. Kaori and Sho seem to be arguing about something, but Sho silences her when I arrive. Hey guys. Kaori glances at me and nods.
At least you aren't late.
Brosif, you made it!
I came as soon as I could. Ayo! Wait, Fonzie? It wasn't really a choice. I left as soon as I got your text. Big news, right?
Yeah, we got our assigned time slot.
When is it?
Later. Right now, we need to practice.
Understood.
All right. Head to your gears and turn on your simulators. Let's see what we're working with.
Wait, before we go, how exactly do these matches work?
It's based on how many points you accumulate. We'll be competing against pre-programmed AI gears.
Who are like boss level difficult to defeat.
And our score is calculated by how many we beat, along with how well we fought overall. So things like accuracy, how many hits we take, tactics, teamwork, those are all added up.
So, how many points are all of those things worth?
They don't share with us the exact breakdown, but everyone knows that defeating the AI gives you a buttload of points.
Well, hopefully we can get those buttload points.
Now hurry up and get in your gear. We really need to practice before it's our turn.
Maybe you should have done that yesterday like me and Sho. Just saying. She turns on her heel, and the rest of us disperse. Initializing. Boop. I really do like this graphic. Like initializing and then it has all the stuff come up. That's kind of cool. Still wish it wasn't just this holy glow outside the window. After reaching my gear, I boot up the simulation. The usual stats flow across my screen, but something about them seems off. Kaori's voice comes through the comm.
Where are your weapons?
I don't know. Let me see if it's something in the settings.
Why didn't you do a comprehensive check on your gear?
I did. It doesn't scan weaponry since it's not part of the mech's core function.
Your combat gear doesn't have weaponry set as a core function during checks.
I've never run into this issue before. Although, she does make a good point. I try every setting combination I can think of, but my weapons still aren't registering.
Try waiting a minute. Sometimes there's a lag while your gear warms up.
There shouldn't be a lag. We wait anyway. After a few minutes, it's clear my weapons aren't going to show up. I don't know what's going on.
Do you even have weapons?
Of course, I do.
Then where are they?
Suddenly, Mayu's soft voice cuts through.
Maybe they're still being processed at customs? I've heard that gear and their accessories are processed separately.
That makes sense.
How long will that take to process?
I don't know.
Well, that seems like a bit inconvenient for us on this day. We'll see how our preliminaries or whatever it's called goes in the next episode. I am Tato Cat. If you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe. Have a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon.